Flashback. I think that's a flashback. It looks like a flashback. 2 things to remember. That seems important. Okay. Well, yeah. Flashback's gonna be a big deal. 1 week ago. Kind of funny to have that be, going forward on the timeline, though. Oh, I'm playing the game. I don't know why that... Oh. Did you know I heard Michio's mom remarried last year? They say her new stepdad is a total jerk. Well, now it's a home life thing. Really? How so? Like he'd peek on her while she changes and couldn't keep his hands off her. I even heard he's an ex-con. If she resists him, he gets violent. That's so scary. No way, I couldn't take that. I'd probably think about killing myself too if I had to deal with someone like that at home. I'm gonna be making big assumptions again. Well, remarried... I mean, I would say that no one really knows exactly what is happening. They're just rumors spreading. My immediate idea is that it's just rumors and not true. I think Hajime might be who the mom might have been remarrying to, which would somewhat explain his involvement with Michio. I think this would like actually the file might say it, what we know. It really should. You think it would have names. Fiance of the deceased and 2 female students that the deceased had contact with as persons of interest. I could see that maybe being what it is, but I am making strong assumptions based on rumors. You hear about suicides on the news, but for it to happen here, it's a little scary. By the way, isn't there a girl who transferred into Class C recently? Well, I heard about her. She's gloomy. Doesn't stand out much. Did you know that the school she was at before she transferred also had a suicide? What? For real? That seems like kind of fishy. What about Mio? Because didn't it say Mio was here for 2 months and this is like a week ago? I want to pinpoint those guys way back there. I like this, like, whimsical high school sucks music. Did you hear about Michio in Class C? Yeah, she seemed like the stereotypical honor student in her first year, but she stopped showing up to class and her grades started dropping after her 3rd semester. So she offed herself because her grades were bad? No fair. What do you mean, no fair? Just thinking about practice tests makes me want to die too. All anyone cares about is test scores and grades. Dude, fuck off. Like, what the fuck? What kind of... I mean, everyone's kind of like, you know, it's what it is, school-wise, but I guess just not taking it seriously. Hey, did you hear someone from our school committed suicide? What? Really? Who? Heard that Michio from Class C, right? Heard that. No way, Michio? She's been acting pretty strangely lately, but I still can't believe it. He did it. That's the one that was like, she's gonna come at me. And not the guy that is a professor that's like doing the... Which also, like, he's a professor, I think, at a college, right? So he definitely wouldn't have been a high school professor. Not you. These are names I already know that aren't them. Deki Arashi. Curator at the local folk museum. No, he's okay, he is here. At least he is at the high school, so he is part of that too. Just not this guy. There might be some of you who already know, but member of our class, Michio Shiriashi, passed away last night. Okay, calm down. I know this comes as a surprise, but please keep quiet. The cause of death is still under investigation, and there's nothing we know for certain at the moment. Detailed investigation reports will come from the police, so please don't go spreading any rumors, got it? We're sending everyone home for today. No dilly-dallying on your way. School will be off tomorrow as well. Hey you, stop celebrating. Show some respect. There will be a memorial service scheduled next week at the school assembly if anyone wishes to pay their respects individually. Several days later. How much is several? Because it makes me think 7, but that's like a week, so... Yako? Sorry to bug you. It's just, you seem a little different from your usual self. I hope I'm not being a nosy... Let's get personal. Thanks, Mio. But... Thanks, Mio. What? But is weird. Was I acting that strangely? Yeah, enough to make me worry. If you want to talk, I'm happy to listen. Yeah, this is perfect timing. There's actually something I want to ask you. Can you raise the dead? Yeah? Kind of feels almost like a bummer thing to be like immediately using Mio. Like she's being kind to Yako here and... Michio, she... I wonder why she had to die. She didn't leave a note or anything, but they announced that it was a suicide. That can't be right. She would never kill herself. Oh, she's got pouty face! Is she... Maybe it's just the game. Maybe everyone has a pouty face. Michio was so happy and always looked on the bright side of things. She loved coming to school. I know she was going through some hard times, but for her to kill herself? Never got a chance to speak with her. She was often absent from school, and when she did come in, she looked depressed. Huh. You're right. And that's why everyone was so willing to accept that she committed suicide. They acted like they cared, but all they did was gossip about it. They put together little pieces of information and spread rumors like it's the truth. Hey, that's kind of like what I do. Oh wait, I might think I know what's going on, but with little pieces of information. I've cracked the case. Isn't that terrible? Yes, it is. I've heard some that are really awful. In the end, the only reason they're able to say stuff like that is because they aren't personally involved. It's true that she didn't get along with her new stepdad and that her grades went down. But to say things like, how sad, no wonder she killed herself. How dare they? Who do they think they are? She always told me she was okay whenever I talked with her because I was worried. She would have told me if there was something bothering her so badly she'd kill herself over it. I'm not so sure about that. Mio's also not so sure about that. Let's keep talking about her. I won't let Michio's death be written off like this. Like, maybe she got caught up in something bad. Something bad? People have been talking about that body found in former Yasuda Gardens, right? So, several days and that body in the garden would have been, what, 2 days? 1 day ago? Some are saying that this town is cursed or something. Yes, there has been strange feelings around things. There has been a strange feeling around things recently. My specter sense is tingling. Okay, I guess we'll do it. You know that spirit board thing that everyone's been doing? Where you summon a spirit and ask it whatever you want? Yeah, I know it. I want to try it out. There's something I want to know. Why are you telling me this? I mean, you seem like the type to know about this stuff. Oh, I do? Mio. Yeah, you look like you're really into that occult stuff. You know, you've got that kind of gloomy look. Don't tell someone that they have a gloomy look. Poor Mio. Huh. I don't know how I should feel about that. Not great, Mio. But you do know how to do it, right? Well, yes, I think I probably know a little more than most. Okay, please help me. You're my only hope. Okay, please help me. You're my only hope. Hey, Mio? You know about the Rite of Resurrection, right? Yeah, it's that thing Mr. Arashi apparently discovered and wrote an article about. I doubt there's many people who don't know. He's always talking about it. Do you believe it's real? Huh? Well, sounds a little too good to be true to me. But on the off chance that it really works, we could bring Michio back to life with it. I want to find it if there's even the slightest chance to bring Michio back. But how would you look for it? Right, that's the thing. Spirit board, obviously. Is it crazy? Like, I want to just assume everyone's connected. Is it crazy that that pouty face makes me think that she's related to June, like, immediately? Because it's so much just his pouty face. I don't remember if he said anything about, like, I don't know, having a sister or anything like that. I also feel like that might have came up if, whatever. I'm just making assumptions. Baseless theories about the Spectre of the Spirit Board. The thing you want to ask is it... Yeah, I want to know about the truth behind Michio's death. And there's the Rite of Resurrection is... And where the Rite of Resurrection is hidden. I see. I don't know if getting the answer to those questions will be as easy as you hope. Please, the teachers and police aren't any help. There's only so much I can do alone. When Yoko was, like, rushing out of the school, didn't she say something about helping Mio? Like, I gotta do something to save Mio? What happened? If there's even the slightest chance, then... Well... Okay, if that would make you feel better, then I'll help. Aw, yes, thank you, Mio. Okay then, tomorrow, after dark. I guess, like, obviously a cursed stone is at the school, so maybe a curse bearer shows up. Oh, this is actually what I really needed. Case notes regarding the suicide of Michio Shiraishi. Cause of death, body discovered 1 week ago. Died from full body blunt force trauma in an alley off South Urugesu Street. Believed to have fallen from the roof of a nearby apartment complex. Do we know what's relatively close to South Urugesu Street? Potential motives: the deceased parents had recently remarried, and rumors among the students suggest physical abuse by her stepfather may constitute motive for suicide. Alright, this didn't give me all the information I was hoping it would, but whatever, it's still nice to have. Mio's just sitting there. Huh? Are you awake, Yako? Yeah, what happened? You can't remember? Let's see, we used the spirit board and... I suddenly heard something, like this weird voice. And then I passed out. Yes, as far as I can tell, you aren't experiencing any negative effects. I think it was just a mild shock from how sudden it was. Huh. Oh, was everything okay with the spirit? Yep, it was almost bad, but I got it to leave. What made it almost bad, Mio? Can you explain that to me, please? More importantly, what is that thing you have in your hand? I was wondering about that, because, like, Yako passed out. Mio could have just grabbed it if she wanted to. In my hand? Whoa, what the heck is this? It looks so freaky. When did I get this? First stone acquired. Oh, there's so much anger and hatred held within it. It looks a little like tools that were used for ancient curses. What? That's so scary. Yako, you just said you heard a strange voice, right? Did she say that? Okay, I heard something like this weird voice. Fair enough. Okay. I'm sorry. I trust Mio, but I'm still just paranoid. Can you tell me what you heard? Anything you can recall? And we're still zooming in on her face, too. I think it might be connected to that object. Let's see. Felt like I was at the bottom of a dark place, and this voice felt like it was echoing in my mind. And then I tell you everything I know. After that, it just kept shouting, "Kill them!" I see, thank you. You probably shouldn't kill them. Yako? I think you may have exactly what you need in order to use the Rite of Resurrection. A curse with the power to take people's lives and turn them into soul dregs. Mio, you're awfully calm about this. Not beating that Gloomy, allegation. What? You mean this is a real curse? I know I said I wanted to use the Rite of Resurrection to bring back Michio, but why? Why me? It makes no sense. You asked for it, girl. Miho, what are you gonna say? Yako, please calm down and listen. I can't stay calm. I'm freaking out, but how can I? I mean, you might be used to these kinds of things, Mio, but I'm not. Yako's kind of making big assumptions about how used to it Mio might be. I didn't even really believe in the occult, much less think the spirit board would actually work. But now after something like that, what choice do I have but to believe? Not only that, but a curse that can kill people? What am I supposed to do about that? I know it's only natural to feel that way. Anyone would feel confused. But first, you need to calm the hell down. Take a big, deep breath. Right. I guess that should have been the sound of breathing. Or deep breathing. Yes, just like that. Instead of... Yes, just like that. Go, That's how they do it in yoga. In moments like this, the more troubled your heart is, the more its weaknesses are exposed. I would assume that's kind of the, like, pull to kill comes from that. Exposed. Have you calmed down? Yeah. I'm sorry about panicking. No, it's okay. Fear is something we feel in the face of the unknown. Long ago, people would give names to phenomena that you couldn't understand in order to live with them. However, modern-day developments in science and culture have pushed for the rejection of things that can't be measured. And so, the paranormal has been treated like it doesn't exist. But they've been around since a long, long time ago. If you just understand, you can see that there's nothing to be afraid of. First, calming down is the most important. Accept reality for what it is. I only really gave this stuff a shot. Oh, Yako, I only really gave this stuff a shot because it was popular, but you really do have a connection with this stuff, don't you? Well, I suppose to an extent. Hey, Mio, what do I do? Where do I start? Am I cursed? Am I going to die? It's okay, I'll take care of the curse. That's why I'm here in the first place. What? Quick zoom to pouty duck lips. Trust me. I'll take care of things. It'll be alright. Thanks. I was the one who dragged you along to do the spirit board. It's fine. You're desperate to find a way to try and help your friend. But spirit boards are dangerous. You have to take them seriously. So I'm glad you invited me. Alright, let's review everything we've learned so far and think of how to move forward. Okay. I want to know if Mio's going to be like, yeah, you should probably kill some people. I can't look around. I want to see if they're... Like, high school kids have to have stickers, right? About the curse. What is this curse? Am I cursed? Well, I've only looked into it a little. But I wouldn't quite say you're cursed. It's more like you've gained the ability to use the power of a curse. So there shouldn't be any kind of negative paranormal effect on you. So you could really just ignore it if you want to. The power to use a curse? Do you mean this curse stone? Yes, if the curse stone is used under certain conditions, a curse will be placed on someone, taking their life and turning it into soul dregs. There was a comma there. A curse will be placed on someone, taking their life and turning it into soul dregs. Soul dregs are said to be required to enact the Rite of Resurrection. Normally, a curse is a spell that would only be usable by onmyoji of considerable talent. I believe that curse stone makes it so that even normal people can use them. I wonder what the, there it is. It's all the way at the bottom. Curse is a spell that can only be used by an Onmyoji. In the file for the foot one, that person was a Onmyoji too. I wonder if the fact that this curse that's possessing the stone is from an Onmyoji is why it's so powerful. Because like other than that, all these other curses are kind of just like normal people for the most part. Even normal people can use it. Yeah, let's keep talking about that. So someone like me with no knowledge could curse someone? Yes, but it's still nothing to take lightly. You could end up having it redirect it right at you. Redirect it. Tell you the truth, something unusual did happen while we were using the spirit boards. It happened right around midnight, I think. This whole area seems to be under the effect of the Feast of Shadows. You can't just say things and expect me to know what you're talking about. The Feast of Shadows? Yes, it's a type of spell that temporarily boosts the potency of the supernatural. It also has the effect of making the powers of certain cursed echoes manifest more easily. Judging by its strength, I'd say it probably covers about a 3 to 4 kilometer radius. 3 to 4 kilometers? That's big enough to cover all of Sumida City. Thank you for saying that, because I wasn't sure if that... I would assume that's what that meant. Basically, the Feast of Shadows is what triggered this happening to everyone now, which is more so why this is all happening this night. Which I would assume, if it's so powerful that it can trigger all these other cursed stones, that Michio's stone might be what was able to trigger it, because she had some kind of relic, right? Again, I'm saying things. This is just how I'm interpreting it all. Memento of her father. It's an old talisman. I would assume a cursed stone counts as a talisman, right? Would you say a cursed stone is a talisman? Or is that... Carvings imbued with curse derived from Seven Mysteries of Honjo. I mean, it's very talisman-esque, isn't it? Also, I like how they have very specific spots to put these in. Like, oh, you missed out on the 2 over here. Which ones did we not actually see yet? We know that there are technically 9. That was brought up. So there's 2 we don't know. So we're only missing 1 other one. Evergreen Clapper. The Will-O-Wisp one. Beckoning Light is the one we don't know about yet. Okay. And I would assume that the Feast of Shadows is another one. Yes, I think the Feast of Shadows was used to cause the resentment lingering in the area to manifest as cursed stones. Someone did this. But who? I don't know enough to say. Also, there is still that woman that was with Footwash Man. She obviously has something going on. But it's likely that it was done by someone who wants to uncover the Rite of Resurrection. This isn't something to happen naturally. I see. Oh, thank you for the file update. The Feast of Shadows! A technique that allows one to create a field that temporarily boosts spiritual energy. In addition to amplifying the spiritual power of a particular area, it can also be used to amplify the strength of grudges and desires tied to the area. The effectiveness of the Feast of Shadows is dependent on the ability of the user, but it's possible to limit the scope and range of the spell to such a degree that one could use it to amplify the power of even those not naturally gifted with spirit sense. So, I would assume that means that the user of Feast of Shadows has to have strong spirit sense then. It's weird to say limit the scope and range of the spell to such a degree that one could use it to amplify the... I don't know why that would be like limit the scope of it. We'll keep going about the curse. A cursed stone's power can only be used in this area under the influence of the Feast of Shadows. Well, I guess we know that like for the big end game, it's going to be to deal with the Feast of Shadows, right? I would assume that's what that means. I also wonder if the Rite of Resurrection is going to be its own curse in a way, because it is kind of a weird situation. A curse stone's power can only be used in this area under the influence of the Feast of Shadows. The effects also only appear after the sun has set. By setting a limit on when they can be used, the curses are strengthened. So the curse can't be used outside this area or during the day? Correct, but speaking of limits, to actually use a curse to kill someone, it seems there are conditions that need to be met. Conditions? You mean like how my curse echo needs someone to listen to the sound it makes for 30 seconds? To be honest, I don't really understand it. Like, how do I even summon the curse echo or make the sound? You have to hit the trigger button. Do I just, like, will it? Do you mind if I try? Stop, stop, stop. You shouldn't be using curses so willy-nilly. Honestly, out of all of the curses, Yako's is the one that you can kind of easily test without too much worry. Even if there are conditions that have to be met, the power to kill someone without leaving behind evidence is dangerous enough. Have you ever seen Death Note? It's pretty good. A lot of people don't like the second half of it, but I honestly think it's okay. It's not as good as the first half, but I think it like ends strong enough. I'm sorry, where were we? In that sense, maybe you really have been cursed. Huh. I'm sorry that you got wrapped up in this situation, even though I'm here with you. Let's keep talking about the curse. That curse stone, I think whoever holds it becomes a curse bearer. It would probably be best for me to hold onto it, but then I'd feel bad about forcing it on you. No, I sense a powerful force rejecting me. I don't think I'd be able to take it. Really? Why? If we tried separating it from you, the curse may trigger. Really? So is Detective Man taking all of them a bad thing? That's how bad I sense it wants to stay with you. No way! That curse stone might look like nothing more than an old Netsuke carving. But I can sense a powerful I like how it zoomed too much, it kind of just stopped now. But I can sense a powerful resentful energy from it. I don't think it's a good idea for me to even touch it. It may seem like I know what I'm doing, but I don't know how to handle something this powerful. Really? This little thing? If you threw it away and someone with bad ideas picked it up, it could be bad. I think it would be safer to avoid the risk of getting anyone else involved and have you hold on to it for now. Well, now I'm kind of freaked out. Anyways, we need to make it to daybreak. I think the curse should weaken once it's morning. I'll help you find a way to deal with it then. Okay. So there are two things you should remember. That's the name of the chapter. First, do not fulfill the conditions while it's night. Second, should you happen to fulfill the conditions, don't use the curse. Didn't it say I had to hold the trigger to make the conditions happen? Like, you have to do the sound thing. Right. So I would have to hold the trigger to get the curse for 30 seconds, and that would be the condition. So I'd basically have to make it happen. About the 7 mysteries. The mystery voice said the cursed stone is called the Fool's Procession, right? Yeah, that's from the 7 Mysteries of Honjo, right? Our school is said to be connected with a story with the same name, one of the mysteries. Right, I don't think it's a coincidence. This is just a guess, but it's possible that you were chosen because it could feel your desire for the Rite of Resurrection. It basically told you that. Like, if you're gonna go with everything that the voice said, like, yeah, that's what it said. It said, you who seek the Rite of Resurrection. If this is a curse of the 7 Mysteries of Honjo, then it's possible that there are others who received curses associated with the other mysteries. Yeah, that voice also said that there are other curse bearers, or whatever you call them. Not only that, apparently you can get a lot of soul dregs by killing a curse bearer. Right. That's certainly not good. Even if we have no intention of killing others with the curse, there's a chance you may be targeted if other curse bearers find us. Eep! We'll have to avoid anyone who has another of the curses. That means we should avoid people at night as much as possible. How long is night? Because it's like past midnight, right? Isn't it like 2 o'clock? You got like 3 hours. I don't know. I feel like 5 is when morning breaks. I guess it depends on what the season is, but about the Rite of Resurrection. But Mio, yes? If this curse is real, that means I could bring back Michio if I used it, right? The Rite of Resurrection would be real too. Yes, that's true. But you can't do that, Yako. But feels like it's not the time to worry about that kind of stuff. If Michio died in an accident, then I'm sure she didn't want to die. But then, you know, other people don't want to die either, Yako. Yako's modern life, come on. What's the issue with putting a little curse on a complete stranger? What do you mean? It's the curse talking. Yako, snap out of it. Sort of feel like it wouldn't be a big deal. What's going on with you? You're not acting like yourself, Yako. You would never even consider taking the life of another person. Is it the curse's influence on you? Maybe the curse echo's grudge is rubbing off on you. Will you show me it for a second? My controller vibrated when she pulled her hand out. Is there something inside it? No! Stop! Yako? Oh, I'm sorry. But it's like, I just suddenly really didn't want you to touch it. Huh. I understand, I'm sorry. I feel like this is what should have led more to the conversation about how, like, Mio can't take it. But you need to give up on the Rite of Resurrection. What? Because that's the real curse. Using Resurrection as a lure, it tempts curse bearers into using their curses. You have to resist it. I guess that's true too. We did go back in time, but that was like magical storytellers nonsense. Shogo might not have actually been able to use the Rite of Resurrection. Storyteller kind of implied like, oh well, going back in time is kind of like he did it, but he didn't go back in time. We did just for fun. Don't let yourself be deceived by some curse. But Michio could. I think for tonight we should get you home to rest. I'll walk you. The curse's influence should subside in the morning. Okay. But I really want to kill some people though. I think it would be fun. Could I have looked at Mio in that? I should have looked at Mio. I might have been able to. But I think in the talk conversation we couldn't. I'm sorry, but I'm telling you that you need to give up on the rite. It's beyond us. Even a single curse stone alone is too much to handle. What if you had like a bajillion of them though? How like cursed is Detective Man gonna be? Is he gonna like become super bloodthirsty? And he's gonna have all the powers at his disposal? Bringing back the dead isn't something so simple. I know how much it hurts, but please focus on just worrying about surviving tonight. Even now, we're in great danger. Okay, let's get going then, shall we? We'll take the same route we took to get here. Right. We'll be fine, right? There's no one else at school, is there? I think so. The night shift janitor shouldn't be patrolling this late at night either. Yeah! What happened? Huh? What? Why'd the lights go out? Oh, the lantern? Mio, are you okay? Ooh. I can look around. Something spooky is gonna happen. Ah! Something spooky! Yeah! Oh, no, no, no! What was that? What was... That wasn't the lantern one. Get me out of here! Mio! 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 Where are you? Yako, I'm here. Over here, can you see me? No, I'm gonna get spooked again. Huh? Where? I can't see anything. Mio's gonna jump scare me again. Oh, Mio, no! Ah! There you are, Mio. I like the intense zoom. This way, over here. Be careful, your field of vision is being limited. Right, that's how darkness works. Do you think there was a mockingbird in the field of darkness? I probably could have looked around a lot more. There's so many of them. I'm gonna miss all of them. Approach the net. A bottom shelf surrounded by darkness. You know what? I'm going back. You can't stop me. It might also... you know what? Maybe I won't go back. There could be other instances of us having to deal with darkness, but... I probably should have looked down, and it would have been, like, behind me somewhere where I got spooked from. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about going back, because I do also have to, like, sit through a lot of that to get back to the stickers. Escape from high school. Inside Komagata High School. Actually, the time frame here... Wait, what is the time frame? Wait, I'm going back. Wait a minute. Story chart. Go back to story chart. It's like right here. I guess this might not correlate, but you'd think it would with the like moon and sun at the top. That it would correlate with like exact timing, but like I don't know. What time did this say it was? $1 a.m. So I was definitely off. We have like the whole night. Midnight already happened and it's 1. Okay. Inside Komagata High School. Oh, I'm trying to think too when specifically Shogo showed up. Is it going to be a situation where we had to like go back to the high school? Hey Mio, what was that just now? Could it be another curse echo different from mine? I think so, yes. We may have been discovered by another curse bearer. Oh. What's wrong? Shh. Someone's there, in that classroom. What? Maybe I didn't miss a sticker. Is that a sticker right there? Nah, it's some weird thing. Something moved inside. Well... check it out stealthily. Might be the curse bearer who used that curse echo just now. If we can see who it is, it might help us decide what to do later. That's true. Okay, be careful. This might be a branching path. Well, can you see anything? Try and get a look around. Anything on the bottom shelf? I see someone over there. I can't, like, move much more, so... Whoa! Oh, it's the creep teacher! Ah! Huh? Is that our homeroom teacher, Mr. Janucci? And the person with him is Hitomi from Class A? What? Oh my, what is going on here? Ah! Stop making noises, Yako. That bastard! He's at it again! I have to kill him! Yako, calm the fuck down. She's so mad! I won't let him get away with this! What? The curse! I could kill him with it! No, Yako, you can't use the curse stone. What's gone into you? Resist it. Whoa! Who's there? Is someone there? That face he made. This is bad. We have to go before they see us. Person of interest updated. Do we finally got this dude? See, now I know it's a different teacher. Koiya is an English teacher and the homeroom teacher for Class 2C at Komagata High School. He was seen alone with Hitomi Okuda in a classroom late at night by Yako and Mio. Koiya was an honor student and top of his class back in his high school days, the apple of his parents' eyes. He was placed under immense pressure to attend the first-rate university. The family's plan came to naught, however, when the pressure caused Koiya to sink into a deep depression and fail his entrance exam. Even at the university he was able to enter, Koiya struggled to keep up with his classes, leaving him a vain but wounded young man. Koiya never aspired to be a teacher, but figured it was the least he could do with his talent. He considered his students to be beneath him and largely looks down on them all. Makes sense. Tomi is a rebellious student in Class 2A at Komagata High School. On the rare occasion when she does show up to school, she skips all her classes and spends her time hanging out on the rooftop with her fellow troublemakers. Hitomi is regarded by the teachers as one of the worst offenders among the delinquent students attending Komagata High School. This was the other student that Hajima was talking to, right? The one that like was starting to open up with him. I believe. Again, I wish these names would have kind of been highlighted with the characters, but that's my bad for having a shit memory. Hitomi was a fairly ordinary student when she started high school. However, trouble at home in her first year had her take a turn for the worse. She began associating with a group of delinquents from other schools with whom she'd wander around town at night to avoid returning home. Warnings from teachers about dress codes and conduct violations have fallen on deaf ears, with Hitomi going on reactionary rampages around school with her friends. Breaking windows and disrupting classes. Recently, some teachers have taken to using harsher measures and even corporal punishment to correct Hitomi's behavior. But this has only served to exacerbate. Yeah, I guess that's how you'd spell that. Exacerbate the animosity between Hitomi and the school. Hitomi is widely regarded as the leader of the troublemakers at Komagata High School, but this title does not mean much to her. Yo, I bet you Hitomi's got like a bunch of Mockingbird stickers. Ooh. Seems like they're not coming after us. Let's hope they didn't see our faces. But Yako, you went like real psycho mode there. What came over you all of a sudden? Sorry, thanks for stopping me. It's like this uncontrollable rage suddenly welled up inside me. I wonder what's gone into me. I can barely even remember what happened. I'm really sorry. So, I want to know what Yako seems to know, because she was like, he can't keep getting away with this. He can't keep getting away with this. I could kill him with that bastard. He's at it again. So, like, what is he at it? Like, we can presume. But what does Yako actually know? I'm really sorry. Or is it the cursed spirit that, like, has super rage if she wasn't in control? Which, why would it if it was from the, you know, way past? I guess it would just be hanging around and see bad things happening. I'd imagine the procession itself is probably like super mad as far as the spirit is concerned, because it's like how Seven Mysteries, like 21 is the last one on it. Sorry, I got distracted on that. Fool's Procession, because it's basically amounts to like that kind of bullying thing. I can almost see more resentment if it's just a spirit hanging out by the school and seeing like the worst of high school shit. I mean, I guess I don't know if she's necessarily a high schooler, but like, you know, she was a gossip. People didn't like her. That's the idea. It kind of would make sense. I do think it's partly the curse's influence on you, but we certainly saw something shocking. My heart's still pounding. I'm a little surprised you know Hitomi from Class A. She tends to stand out a lot. Gotcha. Well, she certainly does dress like a delinquent, though she barely shows up at school. Man, Yako's really good at... Yako's really good at, profiling people, isn't she? But could Mr. Jinochi or Hitomi really be a curse bearer? Whose fucking face is that? Gulp. It's right behind me, isn't it? I don't know, but we should be careful just in case. Yako? When I give the signal, run. Go straight for the entrance. Don't look back, no matter what. Huh? Why? Did something happen? Nah, girl, it's fine. This might be what Shogo came in on. It's like that one anime, kind of, where the girl can see, like, spirits, and she just ignores them because they're, like, really scary. I always forget what it's called. I never finished it because the Funimation subtitles were off sync. So, Thanks, Funimation. Glad you're not around, but also fuck Crunchyroll too, so nothing really matters. Why, did something happen? Something happened, didn't it? What about you, Mio? I'll be fine. We'll meet up outside the school gates. Is this just like a normal mad spirit? Like, it's the spirit board spirit that's just like really upset because we didn't finish it correctly? If I'm not there in 10 minutes, go straight home, okay? Yo, look at her! She's so sick! She's powerful! Okay, go! Right. Don't look back. Don't look back. Question is, do you think I would have been able to kill the teacher? I have to get outside. Let's see, to get to the gates, I go by the gym and... Oh, I'm in control again. What are you doing, miss? Eek! Yo, this guy looks cool. Do you think he actually is, Najima? I kind of feel like no, but he could be. I feel like it's too convenient that Haru's just like, oh yeah, there was that guy that probably was him. You shouldn't be here this late. Don't you know what time it is? Oh, Mr. Shimiya. What if it isn't little Yako? Anyways, students ain't supposed to be outside playing around at night. School janitor Makoto Ashimiya. He's a person of interest. I also, like, I don't know how the program would work. I feel like you, like, I don't know. I know it's judgmental. I feel like you wouldn't want to put, like, a murderer at a school for their, like, rehabilitation program. But, that, again, that's a little, I don't know. I don't know, man. Makoto is a janitor at Komagata High School. His predecessor was nearing retirement, so he began working as his replacement about 6 months ago. Makoto is popular among the students for his friendly and caring nature, going so far as to remember the names and faces of all those attending the school. I'm sure he's just a cool dude. He is affectionately known as Old Man Ashimiya. Although he appears to be a simple, amiable man, Makoto's occasional shrewd remarks have led to speculation among students that he may have led a far more interesting life than it seems. Whatever the truth may be, he will be remembered as one of the 7 mysteries of Komagata High School for some time to come. He will be? He's a mystery now? I guess if you are, like, if the students are whispering about him having a crazy past. But seems kind of crazy. I like really feel like it just wouldn't be him. I mean, again, like, you kind of have the problem of because he has so much fat on his face that, like, any of that gone could just be a different person. But I feel like it's not. I think I mentioned before, I kind of feel like the Najima stuff might be a red herring. I know you're rough around the edges, but I didn't take you for one to act out like this. I'm not acting out. I'm not acting out. What about you? Should you be smoking on school grounds? Ah, well, it ain't lit, so it's alright. It's, you know, an accessory. Yeah, this guy's cool. I love that face, too. Hey, don't go changing the subject. There's just no letting my guard down with you. So, why are you here so late? Well, the truth is, I forgot something in my classroom. Again, you sure are a piece of work. You don't have nothing with you. Uh-oh. Oh, no, she's been found out. Wait. You do? What's that in your hand? Huh? Well, this is what I forgot. I, got it from my grandpa. It's really important to me. Girls these days sure have weird tastes. Well, okay, better head straight home if you're done. I won't tell on you. No, wait. I can't let you walk home alone this late. Alright, wait just a little. I'll hurry and lock things up. But... I am worried about Mio. Also, going home alone might get me killed by Shogo. Actually, a friend of mine is still inside. I think they'll be here soon. That's so? Who's your friend? My classmate, Mio Kurosuzu. I think I did too much there. Kurosuzu. Oh, that transfer student? Breaking school rules already, huh? Didn't take her for the type. No, I was the one who dragged her here. Well, whatever. I'll go take a look. It'll be safer if you go home together. Oh, right. She's in the first floor hallways. Be careful, though. You don't know what may be there. What's that supposed to mean? First floor, yeah? I'll be right back. Although going straight home also implies that he would have, I guess, taken us home. Which she wasn't there when Shogo was involved. So maybe I led us to that ending because we just leave. Because no one comes back out. She's late. I've been waiting for 20 or 30 minutes, but there's no sign of her. I'm starting to get worried. Maybe I should just start killing people with my curse? I'm gonna take a look. Mio, are you there? Oh no! Huh? You order any stickers around? A great place to hide some stickers on a shelf. I don't want to look. It's probably gonna be Mio. Oh, it's gonna be Mio. No. Eek! The spirit's still, like, vaguely there. What? Mio, what happened? Is that the water one? Where did I go wrong this time? Oh, it's my fault. It's all my fault. I left her alone with a curse bearer. Mio. I'm sorry, the truth is, Bad end. I should have just gone home. Or should I have not looked at the body? My rogue, you seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. But this was bound to happen. There is someone who must not be trusted. That sounds familiar, doesn't it? If so, you may choose to withhold important information from that person. Fear not, you may try as many times as you like from the event in question. I guess the janitor guy does suck ass. Very well. Very straightforward, result. You don't have nothing with you, you have your thing. I couldn't do anything with this. That was and we can see it with this, right? That was the canal one ghost, right? I think so. I mean, the face was kind of different, but it might have been more angry. Okay, just go. Leave. Alright, Mr. Jonichi was actually looking for you inside the main building. And this is us leaving without him. What was that? He's here right now? What's he thinking? I don't know. He was in class 3B on the second floor just a bit ago. Man, I thought you were cool, janitor man. Well, I suppose that means I can't be locking up yet. Second floor, you said? I'll go take a peek. Be back in a jiff. My house is really close by. I'll be fine on my own. Really? Yeah, so? Oh, the snack shop, right? Suppose it'll be fine then. Be careful now, you hear? Stay on the big, well-lit streets. If something happens, shout, fire! Okay, you worry too much. Well, we wouldn't want to be losing any more students. Though I imagine you know that better than anyone. Oh, yeah, he is kind of a creep, huh? Yes, you're right. All the kids love him. I thought he was cool. So we are still hanging out at the front gate? Alright, we're like hidden though, and Shogo's not involved. Which I would assume still translates to this is the timeline where Shogo's dead? Mio's late. I've been waiting for 20 or 30 minutes, but there's no sign of her. Huh? There's someone coming down the road. Oh, no, there he is. No, wait, that's not Shogo at all. That's not him at all. I'm stupid. Oh no, a teacher. It's Mr. Ariashi. I love the way he holds his fucking arms out. He's so awkward. He looks on edge. I wonder what he's doing. Wait, he's the one who discovered the Rite of Resurrection. It wouldn't be strange for him to be involved with the curses. I wonder if he has a cursed stone. What do I do? Don't kill him. But it's way past the 10 minutes Mio said she'd be here by. I managed to escape. I can't let that go to waste. I need to get out of here before anyone sees me. Yako's home. Ah, I'm home. Thank goodness. I don't think the walk has ever felt so long. Nobody will be able to use their curse once it's light outside. I need to go look for Mio as soon as it's morning. But for now, I need some rest. Oh, that did actually turn into a, branching path. Failed to escape. Successful getaway. So, I mean, I'm curious about it, and I don't think it's that far off. If we start this... What does restart and resume mean? I guess resume would be the branching path location. So if I restart this, and we go to, where we might kill a motherfucker. Mainly I want to see about branching paths a bit more, since, I think we have a bit more of a straightforward way to get to that potential. Because we, like, a big problem with replaying chapters that I'm seeing is that it seems like we have to answer or, like, ask questions a bunch to move on. Ignore and proceed. We don't need to check it out, right? Let's hurry and get out of here. Maybe. Person who used that curse echo may be in there. We could just see who it is. Okay, no, choices don't matter. Just curious about that one, and then we'll see if cursing is actually on the table or not. Try to get a look around. Oh my god, it's that freak? I'll kill this motherfucker. Hey, oh, there's it is. Hey! Die, Mr. Junichi. What is the sound? No, Yako, stop. It'll kill Hitomi, too. I have to do something. Ha! Hey, over there. Who's there? Oh, that makes sense. She stops us because we get seen. I was seeing it. Didn't work. Run, hurry. And then it's going to be just the same. Which is funny because then, like, when we don't use the curse power, he just flips around really angry like...